Hey everyone, we are here playing as Sync up against Leela today, and as you can guess, this hand is pretty awful. So we're going to throw this back and get something significantly better. Yeah, much happier with this. So against Leela, we need to take a bit more time than we would ordinarily, and just ice things up. Almost forgot that I wasn't playing as Nero's Hub for a second there, and we're just going to take money. So we want to get things up and iced ASAP basically. And this is annoying. If you haven't seen this deck before, it was built by Calimsha. Basically you're trying to get the runner tagged so that you can use exchange of information and swap something like a breaking news for maybe a global food that they have scored. So we'll see how that works out. It's supposed to go quite quick. I haven't quite gotten the pacing right just yet, but you are playing your usual Astro, San, all that good jazz kind of thing, so you know, worst comes to worst, you are pretty set. So, interesting. Special order for Fairy. I don't like the special order last click because Salem's Hospitality is a thing, and you can really punish people for pushing like that. As in, if you get something last click, they just Salem's Hospitality and hit you pretty hard. So we're going to go dual barrier on HQ and just take a credit. Bank job, that's not what we wanted to see. Good old criminal. So they will have enough to trash San if they want. But they want to take a step back, it seems. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta eke out every little credit, because you never know when it'll make the difference. So with the last click left, they're going to run it? They are indeed. And presumably, it'll be a trash. So not brilliant for us. Draw, hedge. So we have tagging tools and tagging punishment in hand, but no Astros just yet. And as of yet, we're not entirely sure what this Leela is going to be doing. So if they run R&D, we can get them to burn a fairy, which is pretty nice, because they're running last click. And they don't want to be tagged, I assume. So yeah, they paid slightly more than they needed to. So they know what we're going for anyway. Bernice is okay. This is not an ideal hand, I will say. I think we pitch psychographics for the moment. Wait for them to go tag me, and then get a Jackson on board. Cycle it back. Now, figuring out where to put this is the tricky part. R&D is where they've poked so far, but HQ is always where a criminal wants to go. Then again, it could also be used nicely against a Sansan server. They're their first Astro at least. So again, I think we're taking our time. I should really refresh the memory of how much ice is played in this deck before I committed so much to the centrals. They're making good money. They of course know that we want to tag them, so maybe they think mid-season is coming. They're seeing a lot of econ early as well. And Mongoose Corroder comes down. So HQ is in a bit of a pickle. There's Jackson. I think we try and get some ice. Data Raven's pretty good. And let's pitch fast track. So now, do we want to put a Bernice here or here? Well, we get stuff rezzed at least. But it's not going to cost them much to come through. And now they know they can siphon with ease. Thankfully, a swing and a miss. So yeah, it's only going to cost them 1 to come through, which is pretty bad. And there's the siphon. So, are they going to go tag me immediately? Or are they going to spend time removing? More wraparounds, it's not really helpful. Data Raven is nearly okay. And pitch that, pitch this. So HQ is pretty open, and there's the R&D interface. But Gutenberg will cost them a bit of money at least. And it means that one of these is going to fire as well. So 7 to go through Gutenberg is pretty tasty. And we may soon have an option. They're carrying on. So a bit of confusion over Mongoose. It's a good sentry breaker, but only once per run. Yeah. Yeah, it's a learning experience. So we'll say to take back the turnpike encounter. No point in losing more money than you have to. Another breaking news. And that. So it is time to start pitching things. If we put that in server 2, that'll really encourage the old tagging mechanic. Now, we've probably put the wrong agendas in here, because if they legwork, they're going to get the small ones that we need to tag them with, and also the astral. So, presumably one of these is going to fire. Yes, indeed. So this is 2 strength, and 1, and 1. Okay. So they'll see 2, which is problematic. then again, all of our agendas are coming out pretty early. Okay, this is exactly what we need. So, time to shuffle. Let's go with that, and money I think is going to be more crucial. So let's put this into server 2. And take money and money. So this should go. And we've a good R&D server set up. And this is very good as well for us. There goes breach. Yeah, so that tells us nothing at all. So let's get an Astro out the door. And see what they're going to bounce. One would presume ice. Yeah. So let's get rid of archived. Quandary is actually quite good at the moment. Here's John. And they're coming for a hand. So we don't want them to take the breaking news. That is the issue. That works out for us. Another Astro. Yeah, I think we just go for the score again. And we're playing good old NBN. So, 2 data ravens. I'd nearly be... It's a tough call. Probably only need the one now with the Quandary. Because the Quandary actually stops them. And if they want to run this, it works out well for us. Just why we didn't pitch the breaking news. Same old thing. Are we going to get a siphon? I mean, the issue is they know that we want to tag them. So we get to res this, which is going to cost them a fair bit of money. Starts to trace 5, which is pretty nice. And for free. So we'll sap them of some money at least. Nope, they're taking the tag instead, which means Bernice gets to stick around for a little bit. Oh no, okay. See, you're better off beating the trace in that instance. Because you save the click and you save $1 as well, so I don't know, don't love that. Same old thing, opens up siphon. So let's either pretend that we can duck it or have enough to res a couple of things. Yep, there's the siphon. And hopefully we can get our Quandary off. Yep, that's going to work. And John Mass is going to ensure that they stay tagged. So now Resistor's getting better. This is becoming less of useful though, but we want them to steal the GFI. And now they're in a situation where they either embrace the tags, of which they have 3. Yep, here we go. So presumably it's going to be Tagville. Yep. Oh no, okay, they're actually going to spend. That works for us. So we want them to steal a GFI here. And indeed they do. So install advanced token, swap. Install advance. Use the token to score it. And that's how it works. Exchange of information is a glorious card. I'm a big fan of this combo. This worked out perfectly for us basically. And once you start going tagged, you're in a bit of trouble. So it's a lot of fun to play. I definitely recommend checking out this deck. That is it for our run with this deck. We've played 2 competitive, 2 casual games. If this is your first time watching, that is how this system's going to work for a bit. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you again soon with another game.